A high-speed service connecting London to Paris and Brussels. The Eurostar has carried almost 150 million passengers between the capital and mainland Europe. Now the government's looking for bidders to buy Britain's stake in the business. A shrewd financial move or a bad business decision. The UK government has a 40% stake in the Eurostar. France and Belgium have a 55% and 5% share respectively. Selling off Britain's stake is part of a wider plan to raise £20 billion in the next 5 years.
There is a massive debt load in the UK, and of course you've also seen a growing deficit as well. So a way of actually sorting that out is to bring down the debt, and by doing that, it's a simpler way of doing it, is to sell off some of the assets in order to pump up some of the coffers of the government.
But it's easy to make comparisons with the sale of Royal Mail. Its share price is nearly doubling since privatisation. Silverware undervalued at the expense of the taxpayer. Critics say we've seen this before.
All you're doing is you're actually giving it over to other countries or private companies who just sweat the assets, make the profits, and those profits don't go back into reinvesting in train services, but go to either subsidising, in this case, probably the French or Belgian railway.
MPs will have questions too.
At this point, it's just an expression of they're seeking expressions of interest. They've made perfectly clear they're not going to sell it if they can't get the value targets they're looking for. It's a profitable business, it's operating commercially successfully, and therefore it seems like a pretty sensible thing to do.
Potential bidders have until the end of the month to express their interest as the Eurostar plans for continued growth. It seems the British government will sell off its stake in that future as it tries to create growth elsewhere in the economy. Gamal Fambileh, Sky News.